You get my donation because I had no idea why I had those black boxes. Thank you for solving the mystery. Loving this run. We have $10 from Wandering Fool. Had to donate after hearing musical daredevils singing of Morden's song. Also, Mass Effect is one of my all-time favorite game series. Well done to everyone at this great event. Please put this donation to the Dark Souls 3 run. Praise the sun. And one quick update on that Dark Souls run. We have definitely made a big dent in that donation gap. We have a little bit over $11,000 left to go. Actually, fairly close to, I'd say, $10,000. So, yeah, a little bit over $10,000. I can't math this morning. Sorry, guys. So definitely get your donations. And for that, that's only coming up in a couple more hours. And oh, my goodness. We have a $150 donation from Sovereign. Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. I am Sovereign. Cancer is nothing but a genetic mutation and accident. Before us, it is nothing. It exists because we have allowed it, and it will end because we demand it. We are each a donation, independent, free of all weakness. We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after cancer has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure. The time of cancer's end is coming. Our donations will flood the screen of every stream. We are the vanguard of cancer's destruction. This exchange is over. I don't know why Sovereign would donate $150 to cancer prevention. I'm a bit confused, but I guess we'll take it anyway. We have $300 from G. Menon. Always happy to donate towards the fight against cancer. Save the frames, kill the Caden. We have an anonymous $50 donation. Great runs for a great cause as usual. Here's $50 for Dark Souls so we can see one more. We have $150 from Chemico. Thank you to all runners, volunteers, staff, donators, and anyone else involved. Lots of love from Canada. We have $300 from Captain Kirahi. I had to donate during one of my favorite games of all time. Not surprised it was Mass Effect. I've been watching AGDQ for so many years, from high school to college, and now as a fully fledged adult. It's been amazing watching this event grow from its humble beginnings to the juggernaut it is today. Together, we will hold the line against cancer. We have $10 from Sweeps MT. Praise the sun. Defeat the cancer. Show me the way. We have $10 from Jinx218. Hey, speedrunners, spent the whole week rotating between lab working on my degree and this awesome marathon. Gotta donate during my favorite game series, Mass Effect. Hoping soon I can do more than just donate money. Save Ashley, kill Caden. We have the anonymous $300 donation. No comment, we still appreciate the donation. We also have another anonymous $300 donation. Been watching all week. Thanks to all the runners and staff for the great event. We have $50 from Ali Zeke. Had to donate for one of my favorite games of all time. Really enjoy seeing it broken. We have $150 from Alinar72. Mass Effect, Warcraft 3, Diablo, and Baldur's Gate 2? Shut up and take my money. All right, and coming up now, we have an interview on prizes with your favorite prize announcer, Jay Hobbs, and also Sent, I guess.
What's up? I'm Jay Hobbs. It is 11:15 a.m. Everybody here has been up all night. I am so tired. Sense of sleep. I don't have anybody else to interview, so I'm just going to tell you about some prizes.
Prizes?
Thank God. Oh, do you have any cereal scent?
Spike ate it all. I'm sorry, Hob.
No.
Good morning, guys. We definitely have some pretty cool prizes to show off for you this morning. So first off from Kirill, we have a crocheted heartstone. It's a really neat little crocheted pattern around. It's around an actual stone too. It's got a lot of weight to it. Looks pretty cool. That's going to be a $5 donation from now until the end of Diablo. So make sure to check that out. From Sades USA, we have the Sades Night Pro gaming headset. Really nice headset. Pretty big, comfortable ear cuffs. Great sound quality. Has a microphone attached to it, like most headsets do. And it's a really quality piece of thing. It's a $20 donation. I mean, it looks good. I'd use it for sure. And that's going to be until the end of Breath of the Wild. So you have until the rest of the marathon to get your donations in for that. And then, of course, we have a couple of prizes that are running for a little bit longer throughout the marathon. $30 at any point remaining in the marathon will get you in for LOK's sketchbook. That's a $30 donation, like I said, and it's just full of all kinds of wonderful pictures of things that have happened, hand-drawn by LOK. It's a one-of-a-kind recollection of the event that you're really not going to be able to find anywhere else. Make sure to check it out. We also, of course, have the 8th generation console bundle, which is our grand prize, and that's going to be a PlayStation 4, an Xbox One, and a Nintendo Switch, all in the same bundle. It's $150 cumulatively throughout the marathon. So, guys, if you have not donated $150 in total throughout the marathon, you're going to want to this afternoon because we've got some amazing prizes coming up. We've got some amazing games coming up. And to check all of those things out, you can always go to gamesdonequick.com. Check out the tracker. It's going to have all the information you need and more. It is definitely early in the morning, but make sure to stick with us because we have some great Blizzard runs coming up in Warcraft 3 and Diablo. And Hobbs, thank you so much for having me. All right, well, he's going to take a nap, and you guys are going to go back to the front and get ready for Warcraft 3.
Well, hopefully you guys stay awake. It certainly has been a long night for all of us.
Funny.
Sorry, I'm awake.
We have $150 from Lodjack.
No, so was I. Where do you think we came up with this?
We got a bit of a hot mic there. All right, we have $150 from Lodjack. Hi, everyone. I'm having such a good time watching all these runners with so much skill. I'm loving AGDQ, and through this wonderful event each year, we have the opportunity to participate to a great cause. Thanks, you all. Keep up the good work, and a little shout-out to the French restream. Merci à tous pour votre implication dans le superbe event. Merci à tous les donneurs. Et sans mauvais jeu de mots, Bourré Rochefort. Des bisous. We have $150 from Rob44. Another year, another great event. This goes towards Dark Souls 3. And we continue to keep getting these donations for Dark Souls. We have a little over 9,000 left to go, but again, that is coming up super quick. Oh, yep, that's exactly how much we have to come up for Dark Souls 3. But you only really do have like a couple hours at most to get those donations in. So if you want to see Dark Souls, definitely keep donating. We have an anonymous $50 donation. Swords are for those of us that save Hyrule at a leisurely pace. Guess that came in during one of the Zelda speedruns. We have $10 from Retrograde77. Thanks for all the entertainment. We have the anonymous $500 donation. We have the anonymous $50 donation. Hi all. I have two grandparents who have survived cancer as a result of early detection, and I am glad to give to such a worthy cause. This donation goes towards Dark Souls 3. It is time to get good and beat cancer. And we have crossed that $9,000 threshold. $9,000 left to go, but again, you only have a couple of hours. And I know that there are plenty of you out there who want to see that Dark Souls run. We've run this at several GDQs in the past, and I definitely do not want to make this one an exception. So get your donations in. We have an anonymous $50 donation. Dark Souls 3, baby. I don't think that's how I was supposed to read that. Oh, whatever. Dark Souls 3. We have $20 from our finest hour. Dark Souls 3 hype. Praise the sun. Oh, we have a bunch more $20 donations for Praise the Sun also. One from Solaire 207 and White Wolf Arena. Praise the Sun. We have $10 from Cameron W. Here's to a great cause and a great event that shows the fun, joy, and love in gaming. As long as GDQ is around and doing good work, I'll be supporting it. And we are good to go on our next run, Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. Take it away, Sajiki.
Incredible.
Woo! Hey, guys.
Yeah, hello. I guess we're live, so hello, I'm Sajiki. Yep. Where's the camera? Hi. So these are my good friends on the couch. So I got a bunch of cool dudes with me. First of all, this is Funkmaster. He's going to run Diablo in a second, so make sure you stay for that. Then next we have Lampshade. Hello, friend. Thank you for being here. With Cube, he's just here to look nice, you know. And then last and most importantly, of course, Covert Muffin. Thank you for being here and supporting me.
Absolutely, dude. I'm so pumped for this run. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, hopefully. So, so we're going to run the human campaign today. We're going to not run the full game, but this is hopefully going to be some fun. So I'm going to load up the first mission. So you might remember Warcraft 3 is like a pretty well-known game. There's a lot of multiplayer stuff going on. I guess you guys are ready for content. I'm just going to count it down and then, is that good? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Hype!
So the first important thing is this sheep. It's the sheep of good luck. Let's see if we get this.
Yeah, so interesting things happen in this game when you... Nice, dude.
We did it.
Oh,
First try.
First try. Yes. All right, so now that we got the RNG manipulation for the rest of the mission, Kappa, basically what Saji's doing here is this is known as an RTS. So he's going to be controlling units, he's going to be building units from structures, and also building some structures throughout the game. There's not too much macro throughout this run, but in this mission specifically, we're going to be controlling units and walking them around in order to get to the end of the mission. And so by right-clicking on the map, it moves the units. We can also set up control groups to quickly select units, and then also attacking. So here, Saji's going to try and get a quick surround on the units. He has to kill these 3 units in order to end the mission. So getting a really nice surround is going to be very important. Nice, nice, nice. So he picked up some extra footmen as well, and so filtering them in while getting a good surround is going to be very, very important. And just like StarCraft 2, just like Warcraft 3, if you ever watch any professional multiplayer, control in this speedrun is very, very important. Like there, he moved back the footman in order to stop it from taking damage, in order to get the highest amount of damage per second in order to be able to kill things as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so you might have noticed by now this game is in German. So you might or not, no, I don't. It's just what it's going to be. So the reason for that is not that, I mean, it's kind of funny. So you guys can meme and chat all about it. So Germans are really angry, you know. But the real reason is I'm a German boy, and I learned this game when I was really young. And the hotkeys in this game are actually based on where letters are in the actual word.
Yeah, so like literally the keyboard layout, depending on what language you play the game in, can differ, and it's really funny. So he actually has to run this game in German, otherwise the hotkeys would be all messed up, and you have to like try and figure that out. But here we go. This is the first mission where we're gonna have a base. So we have our first introduction to a worker unit, which is a peasant. And so peasants are used for collecting gold and lumber, which are our 2 primary resources in this game. Lumber is mostly used to make buildings as well as some ranged units and stuff, but more importantly is going to be gold, as gold is going to allow us to build footmen. And that being said, also, a really cool aspect of Warcraft 3 is when we kill these neutral monsters, such as these drakes, that ends up getting us a little bit of gold. Not only that, but he's microing his way to complete a side quest while macroing simultaneously in order to get these footmen as fast as possible. This is just such an insane opening to the mission. Really
yeah,
nice
so
movement.
basically this mission is all about collecting lumber, so get hyped for that.
Woo!
But we did it, so that is good. Also, this good boy. Say goodbye to him.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No. No, why?
No. Oh.
Oh!
Okay, so actually, I mean, it's funny, but we did that for an actual reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So the third resource is considered as supply. Supply in the top right-hand corner.
Sorry.
No, it's
This-
all good. Yeah, it's that thing. Yeah, I love how you're like.
Yeah, I was like pointing it with my finger. I was like, yeah. You guys better see that.
Yeah, look at my.
Oh, nice. I didn't build the farm, so
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
It's all right. I'll get the camcorder behind you.
So yeah, the rest of the mission is pretty chill. Just gonna slaughter some pigs. I don't know. There's not much to do.
Yeah,
So
so we need farms in order to have our supply cap above. Once we hit a certain amount of supply, this actually lowers the amount of gold that every single peasant is going to bring back. At 40 supply, above 40 supply, it drops to 7 gold, down from 10, and then above 70 supply, it's going to drop to 4. So throughout these macro portions of the run, especially in Mission 5, it's going to be very important that we start to consider how we're going to be approaching building up our macro in order to complete things as quick as possible. But now, Saji's going to be taking the units that he made and going to kill the Blade Master. Blade Master is another primary objective that we have to clear, as well as training 6-footmen in this. So a lot of that crazy macro you're seeing in the beginning of the mission.
That's just tiny optimizations, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's just, it is really intense, and really the big idea of this run is that basically in an RTS, this is the wrong guy, by the way. Don't mind me attacking the wrong guy. So you can tell who's the right one of the two Blade Masters by just showing like only one of them deals damage,
Right.
and also one of them takes way more damage, and that is the
Right.
illusion. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff I'm doing could be like just be done faster. Like I could just trade that footman like a long time ago, but it's all good.
Yeah. And so
So.
now, so now as long as Saji keeps Arthas alive, it's going to have to...
Yeah, so I have nothing to do, so I'm just gonna kill some pigs.
No, not the pigs, man. Why?
Also, he's never gonna kill anything, so don't worry about it. So the next mission is probably the most boring one. But it features our good friend Jaina.
Oh, I love this part, dude.
Yeah, so Jaina is was inspired by Anakin. Like you might have seen Academy, which I'm a big fan of, so I'm also a runner for that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did
Oh
this.
no. Oh,
Thank
you
God.
did the cutscene.
So there's a glitch. So now I have to find my mouse cursor, which is invisible.
Yeah,
I did
his
it.
mouse cursor is invisible, so he has to
Okay.
like try and track it over the button in order to go back into the game menu to start the mission.
Okay, but back to the original point.
yeah.
So Jaina was inspired by Anakin, and she likes to slaughter younglings and people in the village.
No, why?
Not the children, Jaina. No.
Oh, that's okay. That was probably Rosh Pennon anyway.
Oh, yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah, good.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah. Also, it's
Oh,
pretty
man.
funny how some of these villagers have names. Like she's Marie Antoinette. She's Linda. He's Achilles. Sure. Other than that, it's just gonna be me walking through this mission, which is really boring. So if you have some donations, please go for that.
I do have quite a few donations. First, a quick update. We have just over $5,000 left to go on Dark Souls 3. We are getting so close to seeing that game run. We have an anonymous $20 donation. I am so stoked to see Warcraft 3 in a run. I loved this game as a kid, and it's so cool to see it speed run. Donation to Runner's Choice.
Yeah, Runner's Choice is Dark Souls, by the way. You should really get that in.
We have $12 from Penthen. I have never seen Warcraft 3 speedrun. After all the hours I've put into it, I can't wait to see it broken. Kill the cancer and for the horde.
Oh yeah.
Horde is good. So, by the way, I have some issues here in the donations. I don't know if you can fix that somehow, but thank you. Anyways. So the rest of the mission is just going to be like me running through this and preparing for the next two, which is going to be the really crazy part about this run. So the actual initial reason why this speedrun does work in the first place is there's an auto-scroller in this, and actually every single campaign has one. I think except the Orc one, but so the ones in Undead and Human are 30 minutes long, and the one in Night is 60 minutes long. And it turns out, I mean, no one wants to wait for 30 minutes until something happens. That is just super boring.
Yep.
And as it turns out, we can actually skip that auto-scroller, and that's what's going to happen in Mission 5, hopefully. And that is really why I have to be preparing right now already. So in this mission, there's a specific unit I want to kill, which is this skeleton boy over here. And is a sneaky guy, so he has a scroll of healing for us, which we will really take good advantage of in the later missions. So we just want to keep on collecting collectibles, basically, for this big fight that's going to come up in mission 5.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So Saji's actually like killing very specific things, going out of his way in order to pick up very.
Please don't get surrounded in Jaina. That happened in
no.
practice. It just died.
Yeah.
It's like,
It just dies. Seriously. All right, I think you're good, man.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
All right, so mission 4 is the one where you confront Kel'Thuzad, and it features the one really big glitch in this run, or actually the two, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen. So you're actually supposed to chase Kel'Thuzad around all these villages that he's gonna plague, but we're not into that.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna take this mortar and do some really cool stuff with it.
yeah. Watch this. This is gonna be really crazy setup. So he's
It's actually a super precise trick. So
It is.
yeah,
It
I'm
is
gonna focus.
very, very precise. Yeah. So over here, he's going to bring Jaina in order to kill off some guys in order to pick up another item for mission 5. Jaina's not going to be joining us on mission 5, but any item that Jaina picks up is just going to drop right at the beginning of the mission. So Saji now is bringing Arthas through. He killed off the Necromancer for some experience. So our heroes are going to gain experience throughout the mission, and then they carry over from level to level. Same with items. So here Saji is going to be setting up a safety save, just in case, so he can set this up. All right, so there he just clicked on a very precise pixel. He's going to hold position and then try
got
and
it.
attack. Nice!
Nice,
Wow! First try. Wow, that's so impressive. So there, what he was trying to avoid was crossing over a trigger in order, which would have Kel'Thuzad teleport to another part of the map, causing him to have to run further and further. But there he had like a very precise position that he brought the mortar, and then he attacked attacked the ground in a very specific spot, and that brought Kel'Thuzad over, because if you deal damage, then it aggroes the unit, and that brings it in range of Arthas' Holy Light, which heals friendly units and deals damage to undead.
Yeah, so this is the big mission. This is
it.
where everything is gonna
Yeah, dude.
accumulate, whatever. I didn't pick up the mana potion, but that's
Okay.
hopefully a fine.
That should be fine, dude. You were like high on mana anyways going into future missions, so you should be fine. So here Saji's gonna be working around the map. So this is mission 5, by the way, and this is like probably the scariest mission in the entire
For
season.
sure. So if I get this, I'm gonna be super happy. That's just about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also this game is incredibly taxing on your concentration, so I'm probably going to be zoning out from time to time, so I'm just going to have Muffin help me take it away. That was actually pretty bad, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's all good, dude. Just focus. So here, Saji is going to be trying to collect very specific items. There's a Boots of Haste and a healing potion that he's going to want for Arthas. As Saji mentioned earlier, this is normally a 30-minute survival auto-scroller, but Saji is going to want to walk around and pick up items. There's also going to be an expansion up top that he's going to take his peasants and run them up in order to build that base. When he does that, he's going to be trying to collect as many resources in order to go into it, because that's right, this is an auto-scroller, but if we destroy every single enemy structure, the mission's going to end early, but the enemies actually end up being a lot stronger than what is sort of expected of us to be capable of. But because we are speedrunners and Saji is a golden god, we're going to be able to end this mission a little bit quicker. So there we go. There's the second base. Saji, don't forget to drop your items down.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. And so he's going to be coming around. So normally heroes can only hold 6 items, so Saji's going to be dropping some items in really precise locations in order to be able to pick them up later on as he uses them in the engagements. But that being said, sort of what I mentioned earlier is that the upkeep triggers at 40 supply. So in order to sort of bypass that, we're going to be building mostly peasants, which are going to increase the rate that we're able to get resources early on, because that is a staple of the RTS genre, but especially in Warcraft 3, where resources are going to allow us to build more units in order to take these big swooping engagements, because Warcraft 3, compared to something like StarCraft 2, is going to be considered mostly about micro, how Saji's going to be controlling his armies and stuff in these really, really tight engagements. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now we have a second base. The second base is absolutely necessary for the amount of gold we need to produce an army, because this mission is just unfair. Like, you're never supposed to do what I'm going to do, hopefully. And so the TBC will do everything basically in its power to prevent us. He has he cheats, like he has infinite resources, he has a full base build up, constantly producing units as soon as you start killing them. Also, I don't need to drop this. All right.
Nice,
I
dude.
didn't
Nice,
forget
nice,
about
nice.
it.
Good, good, good.
So basically, everything I'm doing right now could be done a little bit faster. That's how you could think about it. And that's the beauty of speedrunning and also just playing this game. So you might know there's a huge multiplayer community for this game, and that is because just in an RTS, the general idea of just doing stuff, multiple things at the same time and faster than someone else is what makes this such a great genre, honestly. It is a fantastic game, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And watching good players play this is just mesmerizing, honestly.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Like we weren't kidding about like the user interface and just how there's so many complex things you can do with it. It's just really beautiful to watch someone work through those motions. But here we go. So Saji's going to bring Arthas over here into the top right to kill some ogres. Once again, neutral creeps are going to be getting him a little bit more gold in resources. But also more importantly is we're going to be getting Arthas some more experience. With Arthas, if you played this game before, he has 3 primary abilities that you can level up. Then when he hits level 6, he's going to be getting something known as an ultimate. But we're not going to actually be getting the ultimate for a bit because Holy Light, which is the heal function, powers up every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that. So
Yeah,
the skills Arthas has is Holy Light, which is a heal or a damage on undead. Also, I need to make sure to macro this. So I'm going to shut up for a second.
Yeah, I'll explain it, dude. So as Saji is microing 2 armies simultaneously, he's trying to keep that ghoul attack wave because he got a bad RNG pattern with the ghouls heading up to the second expansion. But if he just kites these ghouls back, he's going to be able to bring them into the turrets and be able to kill them. But he has to be so careful because if those ghouls lose the side of the footman, they'll take their original attack back. But wow, dude, nice. So yeah, that was really good. That was actually really important and vital to the mission. So there we go. Now he actually has his first mortar. He's going to be start whittling down these trees. Just the attack ground.
That's not bad.
No, that's fine, dude. So with the mortar, he's going to start taking down these trees in order to get access to the first base. But he's going to be doing this in a very careful fashion because he's going to set up a really insane choke point. I can't believe this strategy actually exists.
Yeah,
It's so
that's true.
impressive, dude. It's so insane.
So this guy here is now working on these trees, and that is for good reason. You're going to see that in a second. Also, maybe talk about the items I have right now because it's all in German. So I might
Yeah,
not
sure.
even know what it is. So these are scrolls of healing. They heal my entire army for 150 hit points.
Okay.
This is a big heal potion for Arthas.
Yeah,
it's a big
single
mana
target.
potion, and this is a combined potion that's just giving me both mana and heals.
Yeah, so if Saji has Arthas's units selected for more than a few seconds at a time while he's not doing crazy micro, you'll see that Arthas has both health and mana. Using Divine Shield, which causes Arthas to be untargetable and invulnerable, or using Holy Light, which heals a friendly unit or deals damage to an undead unit, that requires mana. So it's going to be very important that Saji not only has mana conservation, but we picked up very specific items in order to be able to make this insane mission actually occur. But here we go. So for this mission, we're mostly building mortars because they deal a ton of damage to buildings because there's different damage types and different armor types. Mortars deal a ton of damage to buildings. But then the riflemen deal piercing damage, I believe. And that's going to take down abominations.
Ghouls.
Yeah,
Really
and ghouls.
quickly,
Yeah, ghouls. So the riflemen are sort of there in order to complement Arthas and the mortars. Arthas is there to take down heroes. And then also support the rest of the army. And then, okay,
This is the Monk S, so
yes,
don't overuse it.
set up a save, dude. Yeah, don't forget to set up a save.
I did.
Okay, good. So, yeah, so we're literally going to be safety saving here for marathon safety. As you can see, saving actually takes up time, so we wouldn't do it in a speedrun attempt. But what Saji's going to be doing here is taking down these 2 towers very quickly and using Arthas in this choke point. So you'll notice that there's that like one line of trees, and these ghouls and like necromancers can't get past it. So they're going to try and aggro onto the mortars and get through. But because Saji is able to just take down those turrets and use the mortars, he's going to clear out this initial wave. So it's so insanely important that Saji is going to be taking down this Lich. But you see that ability, that like frost ability the Lich used? If his army was there and engaged and Arthas wasn't in that choke, that would have done a ton of AoE damage, making this engagement a lot harder. Yeah, just like there. But here we go. So because they have him at this choke, Mortar's going to deal a ton of damage. And boom, one more Holy Light. And nice, the Lich is down. All right. It's not over yet. So as Saji mentioned in this mission, they have like infinite resources and they have a ton of production facilities. So now we have initial access to this base, but we have to fight these units and then try and keep the mortars alive as they're going through. So clearing out necromancers is also going to be very important because every single corpse they're going to be able to raise skeletons, and we're not going to be microwing tons of priests in order to use dispel right to clear the skeletons or something or another. So it's important that we kill things, and Sagi also controls his units in order to try and keep them alive. But you can see those footmen as well, like sort of getting in the way while Sagi's continuing to macro up, because we have 2 bases, and so the footmen sort of act as like shields for the riflemen and mortar and for Arthas as we're continuing to filter in units. And the goal here is to like hit a critical mass of units where we're able to take down production facilities and stop. Right, and so like as you can see, like 2 more A-bombs just entered the field, and so very, very important. Oh my God, no!
There's a nice pincer attack by the. No.
Oh, that's yeah. So here Sagi's gonna have to now macro and micro against 2 different armies because he just got a little bit of a bad RNG. So that's actually an attack wave from the other base, and we usually hope to have that enter on the south side because then it would just run in and attack the turrets in our base, and it will start like destroying structures in our base. But so it's kind of funny that like in a survival mission, it's like, oh no, like, oh, it's okay, I guess these guys can destroy my base even though I'm supposed to survive and stuff. But no, as long as we just hold critical mass. But he actually like recovered there pretty well. He's just gonna have to macro a little bit more leading up to the next attack. Yeah. So there also the hero altar. Ooh, the Lich came back on the field. Okay. So this Lich is a huge pain in the butt because he has he's a level 6 Lich and he can just like nuke down a lot of the army. But nice, dude. He actually just dealt with that really fast. So really unfortunate set of circumstances that Sagi's having to work with, but he's just recovering so hecking well. It's just so impressive to see, dude. So these turrets also, if you see the little purple thing hovering above the turret, that means they are active. And they are going to be dealing damage as well as the main building. Like all these little blue waves are dealing damage to units. So Sagi's like just individually microing units in and out. It's just like it's so hard to explain exactly what's going on because there's about like 50 different things that he has in his mind constantly. That being said, though, also a really interesting fact is that the armor type of buildings, while they're being constructed, is different. And so Sagi's using the riflemen to actually clear buildings as the acolytes are like coming around and building those buildings. So there, he just selected a bunch of riflemen to send them over and deal damage. Oh no, the mortars! Oh no! But yeah, so now Sagi has cleared out like the first base at this point. Like all the production facilities are done. He's just trying to not lose units and continue to hit that critical mass to be able to go into the next attack team. Like if we could just get a clap from the audience, he just cleared like half the mission.
Thank you.
Wow, dude. We're halfway there. Come on, man.
So this is the easy one, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go, dude. All right.
So this is, I'm not kidding when I'm saying this was the easy attack.
Yeah, it's the easy attack. Yeah. But you also like you had a lot of bad RNG there too, so you handled it really well. But now like Sagi has re-hit critical mass, he's going to be re-picking up items, right? So you see there's going to be 2 empty item slots as he like quickly switches back to Arthas. So just watch Arthas in like the down center. So he has 2 empty item slots because he used those for the first engagement, and so he's going to be.
Ideally, I wanna be a bit earlier, but I can still kill him, I guess.
Nah, yeah, so that's okay. Like probably just clearing out that attack wave and then meandering in is going to be a good play. So Sagi's also going to be setting up like a second safety save because this engagement, like this initial engagement, is going to be so important.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, Arthas has 2 abilities right now, Divine Shield and Holy Light. With Arthas, he can actually just waltz into the base, use Divine Shield to not die, and then he's just going to like take out the Lich.
Yeah, shoutouts to undead players in 1v1 when like humans did that.
Yeah.
Like, this is so lame. Like, look at this.
Yeah, I wanted to just watch. He's going to slowly start this like.
Yeah, I'm invulnerable. Let's go.
One does not simply Divine Shield into. Oh wait, no, they actually do.
Yeah, they actually.
And so taking out the Lich there is actually very important, because once again, it's going to deal a lot of damage to the army. And so just clearing out this Lich. But there's actually going to be a really cool thing that he's going to do here, and he's going to let Divine Shield drop before he exit the base. And this is actually super, super important. It's like, whoa, run away, like Arthas is about to die. It's like, no, don't worry. No.
So,
It's okay.
there we go.
Yep. All right, Lich is dead. Divine Shield is coming down. He's going to bring Arthas out, and with Divine Shield down, the enemy units are going to focus on Arthas. Yeah, nice, dude. Yeah, look at that. You see how they like hesitated there for a second before starting to filter back? And look at that. Like half of the army is like completely focused on taking out Arthas instead of actually going back and dealing with the riflemen and mortars. So this is allowing him, this is like literally buying him a couple seconds to be able to take a better engagement. It's like, it's so insane, like how much those couple of seconds actually can affect the rest of this engagement. There we go. So we've cleared the first wave, but these production facilities are constantly producing units. So Saji's going to have a nice balance of macro and micro in order to get through this entire fight. So here we go. He's going to be taking down the slaughterhouses with the mortars in order to try and stop abominations from coming out, because those take the most amount of time to clear. Yeah, so there you saw an abomination spawn out there, like big and fatty and meaty. And he's going to be focused firing those with the riflemen, but the mortars are taking a little bit of damage, but this should be okay. So he cleared 2 slaughterhouses here, but he still has like a couple crypts, a couple of temples that are going to be spawning necromancers to try and clear out. But so like here, right? Like you saw him that he was like really fully committed into the base, but then he just like kind of backed off. And has been individually like moving Arthas around in order to like heal very specific units. Just like it's this one mission is so micro intensive as you're going through. Not only with Arthas, not only with the riflemen, not only with the mortar, but the interactions between all of the units, right? Arthas with the mortars, Arthas with the riflemen, the positioning of the armies, right?
Wait, what is this tower life?
What is the tower life?
Okay.
Nice, dude. Nice. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no, the Witch is back. Okay. Oh no.
Should be fine though, because he has no units. Usually with Dark Ritual, his mana up immediately, but he just can't do that if there are no units.
Nice.
So I got like lucky and like, unlucky at the same time.
Yeah. So because he had to play that a little bit safer. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The Witch just got back up, but it's no problem. Saji's a pro here. So there.
Show us.
So Saji having like the mortars split also vertically across the map as he was entering in was super important, because they're working to chew away at the base in sort of like this circle fashion, and then they come in into the middle to clear out the final structures. But yeah, so there we go. So like clearing out these last couple of towers and last couple of production facilities.
So don't worry about Arthas, he's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about Arthas. Yes, there we go. Divine Shield, once again, just invulnerable. He can't be targeted. And so now, in this late stage of the mission, we're going to be focusing more on killing Acolytes and clearing them out so that they can't rebuild stuff. But nice. He's actually cleared out the highest like damaging structures, and now it's just a matter of him walking through the base in order to be able to clear out the last couple.
Done it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, come on, man. Just finish out strong. You got this, dude. So now with the riflemen, they're going to be taking damage, but oh, nice heal, dude. So with these mortars, he has one more crypt. He has a couple towers over here. Nice split. All right, so taking these mortars down, they're going to clear out a couple of towers in order to end the mission, right? Because it has to be every structure on the map. Like, just look at the mini-map right in the bottom left. That entire purple base is gone, and now this entire green base is also about to be done. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you hecking kidding me? I almost just
yes, dude,
yes. Yes, man.
Jesus, I'm actually so relieved.
Dude.
I'm actually so relieved. I'm not kidding right now.
I'm so proud of you, man. You did it. Yes! Yes, Mission 5 is done. Unreal. Wow. Oh, man.
I might have hurt my fingers there, but it's fine.
Okay, it's okay. So Saji's going to be focusing, because this mission's actually super macro and micro intensive really from the get-go, but that's okay. I'm going to be breaking it down for you.
So I have to wait here to not let that stupid glitch occur again. So this is everyone's favorite mission, I guess. You may know this from World of Warcraft. So this is the culling. And this is the point where Arthas just goes ham on the villagers of Stratholme, basically. So we're gonna purge him, and the way we're gonna do that, it's quite fancy. So
Yeah.
we have these boys with us. So hello.
Hey.
So what are you guys up to? We'll see that in a second. So. Also, another really funny thing I'm gonna do is so ever since once I killed the very first villager from this building, Maganus is spawned. You might know Maganus, like he's kind of
I love
annoying,
this strat.
and he's gonna steal our villages. Like, this is supposed to be a race, excuse me, but we're not gonna make it race. Instead, we're just gonna steal all his boys.
This is so cool. So
I'm just gonna
Mal'Ganis-
go like vulnerable again, be like,
Yeah. But he actually has to wait for the villagers to actually turn
These are
into
all mine.
zombies before he can take them. So, but Mal'Ganis, because he can't target Arthas because of Divine Shield, he's can just continue walking around destroying buildings for us.
yeah.
And then,
pretty nice of him.
yeah, and while Saji's like microing the other units and building
Also, he deals like a
turrets.
ton of damage to the buildings.
Yeah.
Like it's really
Yeah.
nice. He's really convenient.
Yeah, doesn't he have like siege damage or something like that? So he's
Yeah, he's siege.
yes. Oh, it's so funny.
He's very confused now. But
Yeah, he's
it's all
so
good.
confused. He's like, wait, I thought there were people that I could use. And it's like, nope. Anyways, we haven't really mentioned it, but those 3 peasants from the beginning of the mission, Saji has been building turrets, as you see in the mini-map. One of them just
I
finished.
want to go for 0.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
I could kill these later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. Oh no, he got one.
Oh,
Ah, god damn
man.
it.
All right, well, rip, reset.
Yeah, reset.
Is it okay if we just reset? We're like 30 minutes in. Oh, no? Okay, all right. I'm sorry, man. You're just going to have to keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so memes aside, so down there, Saji was building turrets and upgrading
Oh yeah,
them.
why are we building these? Like, where's this
Exactly. So these turrets, this is like the most insane part of the mission to me, is that he has to individually control these turrets to destroy the buildings. But the peasants actually have a lot less health than when they transform into zombies. And so right after a building dies, there's a bit of time until the villagers turn into zombies. So when he destroys the buildings with the turrets don't automatically start firing on the peasants. Yeah, he has to literally control every single turret individually to focus fire villagers before they turn into zombies. And that's going to save him a bit of time.
Oh, I didn't pick up the orb.
Oh no, we forgot the orb!
Okay, so now we got some RNG with us. So bless RNG.
Yeah.
So actually, this is actually RNG. Like I have 37 to 47 attack on Arthas now.
Yeah.
And these villagers have exactly that much HP that with a very bad damage roll, I cannot one-shot them.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying. But it's fine.
That's unfortunate. But I think you got pretty good damage rolls earlier in the mission. Anyways, yeah. So there was a fire orb that we had to drop in mission 5 to be able to do the absolutely insanely crazy engagements and stuff that you saw. And Saji, it's fine.
So there you can see they take a lot of damage once they're still villagers, but once they turn into zombies, you see they get a lot more HP.
Yeah.
There's really a lot of optimization that goes into this run. Like literally everything I could be doing it a bit faster.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is like also the really cool thing is that like mission 5 is such a huge bottleneck, but the second half of the run is like super micro intensive. Like he's going to be controlling like a lot of units and like moving them around the map and still controlling them. And especially in the final mission, there's going to be a lot of that as well. But there we go. We have to. How many is it? 100?
Yeah, 100. It's
100? Okay. Yeah. So we're
We
about.
got really lucky so far though. Like no bad rolls.
Yeah. That being said, we're just going to be continuing to clear out buildings. Mal'Ganis might give us a bit of trouble, but it won't be too bad. But this is an excellent time to read off a couple more donations.
Absolutely.
We have $20 from watching. The tingo scra, pop, ka, ka, ka.
Oh my god, come on.
Nice.
So this is my brother. This is a 10 out of 10 meme.
We have $50 from Jury Rosenkilled.
Oh.
Yo, Rosen.
Good luck with the run, Sajiki. You are kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
So unfortunately, you cannot hear that quote. That is because it's in German. Like, that's the source quote.
Yep.
And
yep.
Rosenkill is by far the best player in this game. So
Yeah.
shout outs to him.
Major shout outs to Rosen.
If you have any more, go ahead.
We have $10 from Kyle D. Here's $5 so that Covert Muffin will pronounce mortar correctly. Not mortar, mortars.
Mortar.
Oh man.
I think you watched my stream for too long, Muffin.
Yeah. So I've just been watching like Saji practice in like stream in order to help him out today. It was just like, oh, mortar.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just the German guy.
All right.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah. But I will say it once, and then I'll go back to completely butchering it. So mortar. There you go. There you go. I did it.
There's the donation right there.
Hey.
I really appreciate, by the way, they didn't call me out. It's apparently fine if I... Oh, we did it, by the way.
Hey, we did the thing. Awesome, dude. All right, here we go.
That was a sub 6 too. Pretty good.
Wow, nice, man. Oh.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna watch any cutscenes.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad because the cutscenes in this game are absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
like,
they're
you know
so
how some people
incredible.
show off meme cutscenes after their runs? We can't do that because they would actually be good. So
Yeah. So like taking out cutscenes actually does save us a good bit of time in this run.
Yeah.
Anyway, so once again, just killing some neutral creeps to get some gold. Really sort of the same song and dance at this point, but just like in a different light. In this mission in particular, we have to clear out another base, but it doesn't actually have to be every structure. So
yeah. Also, shoutouts to Mr. Walrus.
Mr. Walrus is an excellent speedrunner from Antarctica.
True. Can't argue with that.
No. Anyway, so we discovered this base, and so
we have this guy with us. You might remember him. That's Murden.
Yeah,
He's a cool guy.
Way to go.
But he's supposed to die. Oh, spoilers.
Oh, spoiler. Wow, why?
I'm sorry.
Why? Why?
Sorry,
I
Muffin,
didn't
ruined
know
your
that.
experience.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Not like I speedrun this or anything. Anyways, so here Saji is just bringing these units up in this specific attack lane in order to keep this second base alive. This is going to get him a bit more resources. He can also build an extra workshop because once again, mortars. Yeah, that's right. I said it. What? The mortars and then the tanks are going to deal extra damage to buildings. So having a workshop which produces these units is going to allow us to destroy the base a little bit faster. Here we go. This tiny little satellite base, Saji's actually killing the Crypt Fiend and the Ziggurat, which is the little tower. And this, because otherwise, those guys end up dealing a bunch of damage to units as we spawn them and try and bring them over. But here, Saji's clearing out just like the initial people at the front of the base. But this is like really showcasing off how effing insane Mission 5 was, right? Because you see this like, oh, we just cleared this initial wave. And then you expect, oh, there has to be another entire army behind this, but there isn't. And it's just like in Mission 5, like everything is like so much more difficult with all these engagements and entering in. Like what we're doing here is still like really insane because these necromancers can summon skeletons, which then attack the mortars and they attack the tanks, and they deal damage to Arthas. And we have to take care of this glitch, right? Et cetera, et cetera. And so it's still very easy to botch the micro in this, but just having this mission now as like after the fact, after Mission 5, it's just like, oh, thank goodness this is what like actual micro is supposed to be in this speedrun. It's such a relief. Such a relief. But yeah, so once again, Saji's clearing out production facilities, which you want to kill off as early as possible because those are going to be spawning more units. More units that get spawned, the slower we're actually going to be able to clear out those structures. They kill things, they get in our way, yada, yada, yada. Boom. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, so these missions are not as tense anymore as Mission 5 for sure, but you can still probably tell how like everything you could be doing is
Exactly.
just optimizing everything, little tiny micro optimizations.
Yeah. Right, and like for example, these towers and stuff, like they're constantly attacking Saji's units, and so if he's able to keep these units alive, he could clear things out quicker, right? Like all those like tiny bits of damage, all those tiny bits of like control. killing off the gargoyles with the gyrocopters, right? And like really focusing on what unit does what individually in this, in having to control like half a dozen of these different units in each of these engagements. It's so insane. It's so insane. That's why like this speed run is really beautiful, as it brings the culmination of these different approaches.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty clean. Nice split there at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, got like 2 missions to go. Also, I forgot to transfer over the boots. I can still do it.
Get this! Yes!
Okay, so now he has the boost of speed. The boost of speed actually, that was found by Sabu, I believe. They save a ton of time in the next mission. So in the next mission, we're supposed to run around and destroy a bunch of boats. And that's really Murden's time to shine. Like,
Yeah.
That's his favorite mission.
Yeah, here we go, Murden. Oh, are you gonna do the setup with the?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay,
you might
so-
remember from mission 5 that we can do really cool things with mortars. So
Yeah,
we have to destroy these.
Yeah,
these trees.
we'll talk about that a little bit later, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's just gonna be
Just keep that
attacking
in
ground
mind.
with the mortars.
Yeah.
But so here we want to use Murden because the storm bolts is gonna be able to target the ships
For
whereas-
whatever reason.
Yeah. Which is one of his spells, right? It requires mana, but we have plenty of mana on Murden to target every single ship. Yeah, nice control there, dude. So Arthas's Holy Light only can affect living units and then undead units, and so we want to give the Boots of Speed to Murden because he is able to target the ships with the spells. With a one-hit kill.
Okay, so there's a really cool thing in this mission you can do. So there are these mercenary camps, which are not that useful, but this one will be.
Yeah, so because we don't have a set base, like, it's very important. Oh, you got the Dispel, dude, on Murden.
Again.
Yeah, dude. So there's like one Trolley Murloc that can Dispel Bloodlust, which also increases movement speed.
So Bloodlust speeds you up by even more, so you can go, this guy's a fucking... I'm sorry for saying that, but he's a race car!
Yeah. High octane. Like, can we get like Eurobeat on the stream or something right now? Like, that would be pretty sick. But anyway, yeah. So he's gonna get some Goblin Saplings here to.
Saplings?
Yeah.
You mean sappers?
Yeah, sappers. Oh no! Oh no! There's gonna be another donation making fun of how I call things. Oh, I'm so insecure about my commentary, dude.
I'm insecure about your commentary too, please.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me. All right.
So meanwhile, this guy is going like nuts with his divine shield again.
He's
So.
just picking up items and stuff. Yeah. All right. Yeah. How the mortar's doing, by the way? We want to make sure that we're still destroying trees.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those ones are
Super important. Yeah.
super important. Oh yes, there's just like a tiny bit of cutscene, but Saji's gonna be picking up an item here, which is really cool.
That's actually really cool.
Because the Ogre Magi, like, they have a hard time keeping up with Murden because it's just whatever reason, like they get ensnared or Murden's just like so cracked up on the Boots of Speed and the Bloodlust.
So his bloodlust went off. So we're just gonna have these boys over. Oh, micro's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. We did.
Also be careful because Murden's like pretty low in health.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get perfectly surrounded. Like, I have had that happen, so I had him walk through the graveyard, and the necromancers would perfectly surround him. Oh, right there.
Yeah, so like they're
Now they didn't even summon.
They
Okay,
didn't
there you
even
go.
summon them.
Trolls. Good.
Nice.
So, okay, so we're nearly done. So
Yeah.
let's check out our mortars.
Yeah. So you remember those trees we destroyed just like Mission 5?
Yeah,
All right, now pay close attention as we destroy the last ship. All right.
So yeah, just kidding. That was for absolutely nothing.
It was for no reason whatsoever. Gotcha.
We got you guys good.
So stupid. Oh my god. Why did we do that? We were like, oh, you know what we should do before the run? We should just like destroy some trees and stuff because these units are completely useless. And it's just, oh no. All right, anyway, this is going to
I'm
be
sorry, by the way.
I'm so sorry. That's like all we can say. Anyway, the final mission. This
is also pretty intense again. So.
Yeah, it's a really intensive mission. Like all these control, especially with the peasants right at the beginning, and then controlling the army. He's going to put away some riflemen in order to die, right? Because if you look at the supply cap, he has 67 supply. So the goal here is going to be building tanks because they're going to be destroying buildings really fast. But he doesn't want to go above that 70 upkeep because that's only 4 gold every single time he is going to be mining. But here we go. Yeah, sadly, Saji spoiled this, but Murden's going to die here after.
Yeah, so make sure he doesn't die now, because then he can't die afterwards.
Yeah.
So the mission actually just ends if Murden dies right here, so...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So Saji also is going to stack up all of these defense units into the top portion. So we're going to want to move them immediately after this first wave hits our base, because the turrets are going to do an okay enough job. And we want to get the tanks into the enemy base. Oh, man. I love the German, dude. It's so, like, I know you had to do it, but I just love it. It's too funny. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah, I didn't go over the boots, but it's fine.
That being said, though, this is one of 4 campaigns in this entire game, and like the cutscenes are amazing. The music is amazing as you've been listening. The gameplay is amazing. It's so much fun. So if you are unfamiliar somehow with Warcraft 3 as a game, just pick it up. Pick it up and play it.
It's a fantastic game.
It still plays. It plays so well, dude.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful. I don't know. It's just a beautiful game. It's really been one of the big games of my childhood. And
man.
The moment when at this point I maybe want to give shoutouts to Sabu, because he got me into running this. So
yeah, dude.
Sabu.
Yo, major hearts to Sabu.
Yeah, big hearts to Sabu.
Dude.
He's a fantastic guy. He was with me at ESA commentating this, and he supported me all the way. So
yeah,
thanks for bringing this game up to me. And
yeah,
that's why I'm here.
Yo, thank you guys so much. So here, Arthas now has Frostmourne, which changes his damage type to Chaos, which means it's going to deal 100% damage. So we want to really focus Arthas on destroying critical units as well as destroying buildings. So normally we use siege damage in order to take down buildings really fast, because units like riflemen and the knights and footmen aren't really going to do too much to the buildings. But killing that frostworm is also really useful. Nice, dude. Because it has a slowdown attack, and then based on the attack priority, it's going to be focusing down like tanks, and that of course lowers attack rate, yada yada. It's really crucial. Once again, like I keep bringing this up, but the insane micro with all the different unit types and all the interactions between the units, and how and then he has to think about like progressing through the mission, right, and like flowing through the base. It's so crazy. Like this run can just be optimized to such a degree, and that's why like top times on the leaderboards are they're so impressive, dude. They're so beautiful and impressive to watch.
So please don't do that, Arthas. So we're gonna lane Mal'Ganis again. You remember when we were really rude to him in the other mission? We're gonna do that again.
Yeah.
So you just can't do anything.
Divine Shield.
Nope.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice.
$120 to go on Dark Souls.
Sorry?
$120 to go on Dark Souls.
Wow.
Let's go.
Come on, guys, get that in right now. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. When do you want to call time, Saji?
Time is coming up in like a minute or so. So when the quest pops up, that is when time is.
Okay, mission complete. Primary objective complete.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll make sure we'll be ready on time. But just get ready. It's less than a minute. But yeah, so here we go. So in this mission, we just had to destroy primary structures again. These ziggurats and stuff we don't really care about. But also, when Saji destroyed that graveyard, the acolytes actually started to repair structures. Otherwise, they're not going to come out of the gold mine. So it's very interesting that.
Time's gonna come up in a second.
Yeah, get ready.
Time.
Wow. Yes, dude. Way to go, man. Yes. Woo.
So while you enjoyed some German, I really want to thank Muffin for supporting me. I mean, you could have told like I was zoning out so much through the run because it's really stressful. So without a co-commentator, that just would have been possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Man.
Also, major shout-outs. I mean, you hear that all the time, but thank you so much, AGDQ. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you for your donations, guys. This is a fantastic occasion, and just thank you. That's all I can say.
Yeah, dude. Way to go. Nice performance, man.
I'm so glad I got this.
Yeah. That's so insane. I'm so proud of you, man.
But yeah, that was Warcraft 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for this man right here. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
And yep, we are going to go directly into our Diablo run by that guy.